If you are seeing this right now, you need to let go of control issues so that you can call in your soulmate. You are trying to control every aspect of life. And this is why your soulmate feels so far away from you. This is why it feels like you're never going to have love. You're never going to have your life partner, is because you're trying to control every single situation. And I get that you want to love yourself. I get the whole self love thing and loving yourself and caring about yourself. I'm not trying to tell you not to love yourself and not to care about yourself. But what I am trying to tell you is you are going to have to let go of some control, and you're going to have to start letting people in. You're going to have to start being more vulnerable. You're going to, you can't control everything in life. When it comes to relationship, a relationship is a partnership. A relationship is two people working together. It is not one person trying to control another person. This is why your soulmate is not coming in. And this soulmate is going to be a new love. This is going to be a new person. This is not an old person. This is not an ex. This is not an old situationship. This is a new love. But you need to know that when this new love comes in, you're not going to be able to control them. You're not going to be able to dictate their life. You are going to, you can work together with them. You both can work together to cultivate the life that you both want, but they are not going to let you control them. They're not going to let you manipulate them. So you have to stop trying to play those games with people. You need to stop trying to, like, oh, if I do this, then they'll do that. I'm also getting that someone watching is way in too much into dating content. You're too much in like the sprinkle movement, or the soft guy era, or the alpha male, or the femininity coach. Stop watching all those videos. Those are corrupting your mind, and you think that you can control how somebody else is going to act, and you can't. You can't use manipulative tactics and expect to have true love. And you need to let that ex go. Stop calling them, stop bothering them. This is not your soulmate. This person is not your soulmate. This person is toxic for you. Stop going back to them. Stop sleeping with them, especially. Stay away from them. They're just using you. And that's part of the reason why you have these control issues to begin with, because you keep going back and forth to this person who keep playing with you, and now you think you're going to take your issues out on someone else. Stop it. Leave that person alone. Work on yourself. Show yourself some love by leaving that person alone, and learn to forgive yourself. That's what I'm mainly getting, is you need to forgive yourself for mistakes you made. Just because you accepted some stuff in the past does not mean you have to accept it anymore. Forgive yourself and move on. Forgive yourself for your faults. Forgive yourself for the past mistakes you made. Just because of things that happened in the past does not mean that you deserve the way that your ex is treating you. You don't deserve it. You need to move on. And I feel like you're trying to control the situation by sticking to your ex, because you know if you stick with your ex, you are kind of able to kind of control how your love life is going to go, because you know they're going to mess things up, and then you two have this kind of like back and forth cycle going on. That's the type of control thing that you have going on. Y'all have this back and forth cycle going on, and you might not know this, but you're comfortable with it. You have become real comfortable with this situation, and the only reason you continue to stick with it because you can't let those control issues go. You're gonna have to let those control issues go. And I'm also seeing you need to heal some family issues. Whatever family issues, whatever any type of issues you have, you need to work on them. That's how you're gonna show yourself love. That's how you're gonna show that you love yourself, putting yourself first. You're gonna have to release some of these issues. You're gonna have to forgive. You may even have to forgive some family members. And Just because you forgive somebody does not mean you have to let them back in your life. You do not have to let them back in your life, but for your sake, you need to forgive them. Like they say, unforgiveness is like drinking poison, expecting the other person to die. Stop drinking the poison. Forgive them, move on, but you do not have to bring them back to your life. And you may also need to have some type of heart to heart conversation with somebody. You probably need to talk to, I'm getting some type of family member. This may be a parent. I'm kind of getting a motherly figure. It might be a mother, grandmother, aunt, something like that. I'm getting some type of feminine energy you need to talk to. I'm getting they did something to break your trust. They did something that disappointed you. You looked up to them and they did something that disappointed you. And because they did that, you're having some type of trust issues when it comes to everyone, including your mate. So you may have to have like a light conversation, heart to heart conversation with this person, with this family member, so that you can move on from it, even if this family member isn't even receptive to it or doesn't even listen to it. Just getting it off your chest can sometimes make um, everything better. So let's see when this new love is going to come in for you, because I am seeing that new love is coming in for you. So let's see when they are going to come in. You got just around the corner. So I'm getting that once you start to do the healing process, once you start letting your ex go, start putting yourself first, start that forgiveness process and have that heart to heart conversation. Once you do those things, those are like passing up houses. Once you pass up these houses, right around the corner is where your love is. But you got to pass up these houses first. You have to pass up these goalposts first. You got to make sure these things happen first before you can get to your new love. So you need to make that happen. I want to get some charms. So, and these charms are going to kind of should resonate with you for this reading, but should also, if you see any of these things that I pull, or meet some people with these signs or with these letters in their name or anything like that, those are signs that they that this person may be your new love. So let me give you a couple of charms, a couple of hints. So over these next couple of weeks, couple of days, however long it takes you to do what you need to do, so you can be able to recognize this new love. So we have Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, a pumpkin, a doll, a tree, Z, Y, H, P, 2, 8, 6, 4. If this resonated, type this emoji. And if you would like a private reading, head to joybyjanelle.com.